Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. In today's video, we are talking all about the brand new Chanel Le Beige collection. So if you're curious to see what products I picked up and how I created this full face of Chanel, keep watching. In today's video, we're going to talk all about the brand new Chanel Le Beige collection. I picked up a few of the products. We're going to unbox what I picked up. I'll swatch everything for you and then we'll create a full face of Chanel using those products. So first thing is, it came in this beautiful box. I will insert a picture of how it came. I did open it so I could take a few photos, but it had this beautiful holiday ribbon on it, and it does come in the standard Chanel box, which I do really like. And I do repurpose these boxes and keep them, so this is not a box that I just toss and throw away. Mine did come with the little camellia sticker as well as the Chanel tissue paper. So when you open it up, everything was very nicely boxed. And like I said, I did pick up a few of the pieces. So I did pick up the brand new eyeshadow. This is in shade Cool. I picked up the brand new primer. I picked up shade Icy Beige. Now this is something that I am super excited to try. I have not watched any review videos, so I don't know how other people are loving this or not loving it. So I'm really excited to give this a try. I did pick up one of the Rouge Cocoa Bombs, and I picked up shade Keep Cool. And the last thing I picked up was one of the blushes. Now, I picked up the lightest of the three. I picked up Rose Polaire. So I'm very excited to open all of these products for you, swatch them, and then create the full face of Chanel. Now, when I was communicating with my sales associate, I did specifically ask her for the eye makeup remover. I'm going to be traveling for Christmas, and the Chanel eye makeup remover is hands down my favorite eye makeup remover. I absolutely love it, and I have a few samples in my travel bag right now, but I know I will blow through those. I'm going to be gone for over a week, probably like a week and a half, and it's just not enough. So I asked her for some extra samples. She did not give those to me. I don't know. Maybe there was some sort of miscommunication. She did throw in some samples of this Sublimage cleanser. This is the gel to oil cleanser. Now, I did use this when I met Maria about a month ago and we traveled. She brought me a sample of this because this is a sample that she had loved and she was like, you have to try it. So I have tried this and I do really like it. And I am really excited to have this because I actually don't have a cleanser in my travel bag. I have been traveling with my full size Sicily cleansing balm. So I am excited to have that, but it's not what I asked for. But regardless, I'm going to use it and I'm going to love it. I did also get samples of like an eye cream as well as the serum. So those are all the little samples that were in my bag. So I'm going to start with the primer. This is the Healthy Winter Glow Primer, moisturizing and protective. It came in 3 shades. I asked her what shade would look best for me. I told her what shade foundation I used. I told her B20. And this is the shade she recommended. So here is the package that it comes in. It's got the beautiful, like, it's not ivory, it's not tan. It's kind of like this beautiful mix, almost like a vanilla shade. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It's like a vanilla. You get 1 fluid ounce, and this is made in France. So I am going to open it. It does come with the protective seal, which I do really appreciate when products come sealed. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out. And I'm going to show you here on my hand first. So that's what it looks like. It feels really nice. It smells amazing. It smells so good. Oh, I love the Chanel fragrance. So it really does blend down into my skin. You can't even see any sort of shade. But I do think, look at that. I do think it leaves a really nice finish. My left hand is the hand with the primer. My right hand does not. Wow. It makes my skin look really pretty. I absolutely cannot wait to try this on the face. Now, the next is this new blush. Again, I picked up shade Rose Polaire. Now, there were 3 different shades. There was also a coral and a mauve. It does come in your standard Chanel, like, black felt packaging. And now this blush is different. It comes in the Le Beige packaging. So again, that like vanilla shade. Whereas most of their blushes do come in just like a standard black and white packaging. This is more the vanilla and the black. You do have a little brush, and this brush looks different. I don't know why, just the coloring looks different. But you do get a brush, and then here is the blush. I love the snowflake design. I think it is really, really pretty. These are limited edition, so if you are interested, when they become available online, don't hesitate. Chanel is one of those brands that once stuff sells out, it does not come back. Now, they are available right now in the boutiques, so I will leave the boutique information down below in my description box, or I believe it's going to be available at Nordstrom at the end of the month and available on Chanel.com in the middle of January. But again, here is that Rose Polar blush. Again, I think it looks beautiful, and I will go ahead and swatch it for you. I also will do a few swatch comparisons at the end of the video. So there's that pink shade. It actually swatches a lot lighter than I was anticipating. I thought it was going to be a little bit deeper, which is why I didn't get the mauve, but that looks pretty light. I cannot wait to try it. The next thing I'm going to open is the new eyeshadow. Again, this is the Le Beige eyeshadow in shade Cool. Comes again in that standard black felt Chanel packaging in the standard Le Beige packaging. Now, I have had a few of the Le Beige eyeshadows. I'm going to be honest with you, they are not my favorite. That is my personal preference. However, I did want to pick this up for you guys, show it to you, review it. You never know. Maybe I'm going to love this eyeshadow. I'm going to love the color story. But that's what it looks like. So it is a beautiful, cool-toned pink palette. So I am going to swatch it. And I'll start up here with this like prime shade. We'll move to this shimmer, pink, and then a darker like mauve. Hard to get your finger in to get those shadows. I really liked that shimmer. It's kind of like that icy pink. And this pink looks like it's got some shimmer to it too. Like not a shimmer, but like a sheen. So that's what it looks like. I do think that it looks very, very beautiful. And while I don't normally reach for pinks, I think that this is going to look really, really pretty on the eyes. And then the last thing that I did pick up was one of the new Cocoa Balms. Again, this is shade Keep Cool. It does come in the standard Rouge Cocoa Balm packaging. It is white. I do believe this whole collection is limited edition, including the primers. So that is the shade of the balm. I think it looks so, so pretty. So it is very, very light. I think this is a shade that is going to look beautiful on and something that I just keep in my purse to throw on throughout the day. I'm going to start with this primer. So again, I picked up shade Icy Beige, which was the middle shade. There was one shade that was a little bit lighter and then one shade that was darker. So that's what it looks like. I'm just going to rub it together in my hands and apply it like a moisturizer. Now they say that this primer is supposed to liven up your winter skin. I do really, really think that it looks pretty. I really, really do. I honestly wasn't expecting much, but that is gorgeous. I love the way my skin looks. I am impressed. I am impressed. Now, I will have to see how it wears with foundation on top of it to see how it compares to other primers. But so far, just how it looks on my skin right now by itself, I am impressed. For foundation today, I'm going to use the Chanel No. 1 de Chanel, and I have shade B20. So I pumped out 2 pumps. I really like this foundation. I used it earlier this week, and I was really impressed with how it held up throughout the day. So I thought we'd go ahead and give it a try. I keep checking my camera. I'm so paranoid that it's not filming. I have done that way too many times recently that I filmed and then nothing happened. So far, all of the products are going down really, really nicely on top of that primer. So like I said, I am going to go in with this Le Beige oversized bronzer, and I have shade medium. And I will check to see if this is available at any retailers. I did check Chanel.com prior to filming today and it was not available. However, it might be at Nordstrom still, or Macy's, or some other online retailer. All right, so now it's time to use this beautiful, beautiful new blush. I really, really like it. I think it looks absolutely beautiful in the pan, and I cannot wait to see how it looks like on the cheeks. So I'm going to take my Chikuhodo brush and swirl it around. So there is the pickup that I got. I did have to go in several times in order to get that pickup. It doesn't come up quite as easily as other blushes. So let's go in lightly at first and see. So that's what it looks like on first application. I think it looks really pretty. Oh, I think it looks really, really pretty. It has this beautiful, beautiful pop of pink that I don't think I get from any other Chanel blush that I have. This is not at all what I was expecting. I think it looks really, really pretty. I really, really like it. I do. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really, really impressed. I'm going to top it with just a little bit of highlighter, the highlighting powder in shade Rosy Gold. Now this is part of their permanent collection. I have so many Chanel highlighters, but they are all a limited edition. And this is the only one that I have that's permanent. I use it a lot. I think it's really, really pretty. And I've had it for years, and it just is one that doesn't let me down. I am going to go ahead and prime my eyes. You guys already know what I'm using. This is the Cream Shadow in shade Skinsolence. It is hands down my favorite eye primer. And I'm using a rougher number 21 to apply that today. So now I'm going to use this brand new Beige palette in shade Cool. And I'm going to start right here with this pink. And we're going to use that in the crease. So you do get really nice pickup with the brush. And I'm just going to take that in the crease. That's really pretty. That is very, very pretty. I think that is very pretty. That is a beautiful, beautiful pink shade. These two darker shades. I'm going to go in with the deepest. I'm going to use a Sonia G Mini Booster to pick up the product. And we'll use that on the outer corner. That is shockingly pigmented compared to other Chanel palettes. A lot of times Chanel palettes are not pigmented. You have to really, really work to build up the color. You do not have to do that. I mean, wow. I think I might have gotten too much color because honestly, I was expecting it to be like any other Chanel palette where you really, really have to build it up. So I'm taking that classic crease to kind of just blend and diffuse that darker shade. I think it's really, really pretty. I really do. I don't necessarily think that this color story is original, but it is beautiful. I'm going to take a rougher number 28 and I'm going to go into this lightest shade. It is very, very powdery. I don't know if you can see all that pick up in the pan. Hopefully my camera is focusing. So I had been filming in cinematic, which I really did like. It kind of blurred the background. I really liked the way it looked. However, when I tried to show you guys products, it just was not focusing. It was not focusing. It looked awful. So I'm back to just regular video. So I took that in the inner corner and I'm going to do that on both eyes. And then I'm going to take that light icy pink and put it on top of it. Obviously this is the first time that I'm playing with this palette, you guys, so these are definitely my first impressions, but so far I'm very impressed. I'm going to take that same brush and go into this icy pink and place it directly on top of that light pink. I think I was expecting more of a shift with this shade than I'm getting. What do you guys think? Can you see the shift? I really thought it was going to be more like a duochrome. I'm going to add just a little bit more of that deeper shade. I definitely can see this as a very everyday palette. I think it's very, very pretty, very wearable for your everyday looks. Now, I did just look in the mirror and there was just a slight bit of fallout down there. Not a big deal at all. I can easily wipe that away with a powder brush or a buffer brush. So I'll just take my La Mer powder brush and just kind of brush that away. I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes, put some mascara on off camera. I'm going to be using the Chanel eyeliner in Espresso. For mascara, I have the Chanel La Base mascara and then the Noir Allure mascara. Here is that finished eye look. I am very, very impressed. Absolutely impressed. I went in, I was very hesitant to pick up this palette. I was hesitant to try it. I thought that it looked beautiful. Not had great success using the La Beige palettes before. I think that this one is really, really pretty and definitely my favorite of the La Beige palettes that I have tried. I really, really like it. Let me know down below what you guys think. Are you interested in picking up this one? What is your favorite La Beige palette? I would love to hear. So now we're going to move on to lipstick. So like I said, this is the brand new limited edition Rouge Coco Balm in Keep Cool. I think that it is a beautiful, beautiful cool toned nude. I am not going to put any lip liner on right now. I'm going to just put it on so you can see what it looks like all by itself. I do think that if you were going to wear it, you probably would want a lip liner just because it is pretty light. So that's what it looks like. I definitely think you need a lip liner, so I am going to go grab one so we can add a little bit of color to this look. I think that the Chanel Nude Brune would look really, really pretty with this. However, I am completely out. I have finished mine. So I'm going to go in with the Chantecaille Lip Definer in shade Tone. So here it is with the lip liner. I think it looks much better with the lip liner, but I love the formula of the Rouge Coco Balms. It is a beautiful, beautiful lip balm. It's going to be perfect for the winter and definitely a product that I'm just going to throw in my purse to apply throughout the day. All right, so that completes our full face of Chanel using the brand new Chanel La Beige collection. I would love to hear from you guys and hear what you guys think of this collection. Are you planning on picking it up? Let me know down below. So my first impression is I do really, really like the primer. I think that it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Is it better than my Holy Grail Sicily Double Teinture? Probably not, but I also think that they are completely different. I don't think that they do the same thing, and I do think that they are hard to compare. That said, I do highly recommend it. So far, I think that it looks beautiful, and at this point, I would be recommending it. Now, if that changes, I will leave a pinned comment down below, but so far, like I said, I think that it is beautiful. I thought that the foundation and the powder products went down on top of the primer really, really nicely. Now, as for the blush, I think that the blush is also very, very beautiful. I am so impressed. I love that soft pink. I really, really do. And it wasn't super pigmented, so I think I am interested in going back and picking up another shade because I did think it was really, really beautiful. I thought that the eyeshadow was beautiful too. I really think that this whole collection is a winner for me. I really, really like it. So now before I go, the last thing that I want to do is just a few swatch comparisons with the blush. I have several Chanel blushes. I don't know that I have anything exactly this color, but I am going to check and I will do a few swatches to show you guys to see the comparison. So again, I will take this rose. That is just beautiful. So here is the first blush that I have. This is the Fantasy de Chanel, which I don't think it's going to be similar whatsoever. Yeah, so it's a lot lighter. Here is Rose Rubin. And so far, none of these formulas are the same. Now, if I had to compare the formula between just their standard blush and this new one, I like the new one more. This one did not feel as nice as the new one. So here's one that came out earlier in the year. This is Beige at Mauve. So again, completely different. Here is Peche Rosé. And that one might be similar to the coral one, but I didn't think it would be similar to the rose one, but I just wanted to show you the difference. So here is Brune Rossi. And again, not at all similar. And that formula felt a little bit more creamy than this one. Here's Rouge Profound. And not the same. And look, you can see how when I start the swatch, it's strong, and then by the time I end, it's not much. There's nothing there. So here is Fleur de Temps. And again, that one is a little bit more coral. And last but not least, this one right here. This is the Chains de Chanel. So again, that shade's not similar at all. So this is definitely a shade that I do not have. I thought that the formula was really nice. Again, I did have to use my brush, you know, swirl it around a few times in order to pick up the product. And that may just be because of the type of brush that I had. So next time I may have to use a more dense brush in order to pick up the product. The one I was using is very, very light. I would say that I don't have anything like this in my collection. So I am very, very happy that I was able to pick this up. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you are new here and just happen to find my channel, I encourage you to subscribe and join our luxury beauty community. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video.